Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday morning. Uh, Birds are singing loudly outside. Got the door closed today because they're really loud. Got a lot of stuff done with the zoo and that, but wanted to kind of do another story of the day. I hadn't done one of these in a little while. I just wanted to reflect on how there's so many things in life that are sometimes the simplest that we overlook. Well, we are given many, many gifts. And one of the gifts that I like to reflect on and share sometimes is that it's not so much how much we have, it's how we use what we have sometimes too. When we learn to appreciate the simplest things, life is so much better. It's not so much reaching out and looking at, oh, I don't have this or I don't have that. It's kind of making the best of what we have in good or bad times. I see a lot more challenges coming in the future, as many people do for that matter. But I appreciate those that are around me. And if I haven't said it before, thank you again. Every little bit helps. And my goal is in this little talk is to just reflect on um, some of the students as I was a school bus driver for many years. Uh, don't lose hope. Some of the challenging times we have are lessons for us in the future, preparing the way, you could say. Uh, the hard times, they may seem hard at the moment, but they help us shoulder the harder times or other times later on in our lives, which we didn't know was coming later on. I'll give you an example. One of the most challenging times of my life was being a foster parent. What that entails, because maybe not everybody knows, is various families may be going through traumatic times and their children are pulled from the home for a period of time, and then they reside with another family, and that would be called a foster family. Uh, Being in that line of support for the children, at least our goal was always reunification, working with the families and the children to get them through the incident or times in their lives that caused them to be at least initially separated, so we can get them to a place where they could be a family again and work forward for the future. And that was at least my goal, and the families that we worked with. Uh, we didn't just do foster care; it was therapeutic foster care. So these are more of your extreme cases where uh, irregular foster families wouldn't have been a part of. But through these experiences, lots of training every year, multiple levels of it. But towards the end of it, you can get burned out. There's some really hard times with it. But it prepared me later on as a parent because both my daughters do have disabilities. And being able to understand the thought processes and uh, how to help them work through their own issues so they can be successful, bouncy young adults and move forward from there. So, just to kind of give you a little hope and to understand that life is a journey, and many of the challenges we may be faced with in our own preparing us for the future for something else where we can help someone or guide them through too. So don't look at it as woe is me kind of thing. Look at it as what am I supposed to learn, and enjoy the journey. Smell the flowers on the way. Feel the rain on your face. Stop and jump in a puddle once in a while. And, oh my gosh. Let your toes fall off if you walk too far. In Jenny's case yesterday, we did a lot of footage at the zoo, so we may actually be pushed back a little further on that. I didn't realize how many videos and pictures we took yesterday, but we did a lot of work at the zoo. We did finish up one of our other little areas too, so we'll get that one, hopefully, like I said, the train one done this morning. We're near completion on that, so, but outside of that, enjoy the journey in life and say your prayers. Be thankful for what we have, from our children to our grandchildren. I don't have any grandchildren yet, thankfully. But as time goes on, stay blessed. You are loved. Always remember that, please. And see you again. You have a great day.